I can't believe you guys are watching a second episode.
Not to insult you, because I'm sure you have great taste. It's just...
But why?
I don't want to get sued, so I have to sing the song instead of downloading it. I really don't want to get sued, so...
I'm Marco Arias.
And I'm Richard Custodio II.
And this is All the Way. This is going to be our second episode.
Woo-woo!
Thanks to whoever watched the first one. We appreciate it.
Yeah, all 5 of you.
Today, mostly going to be about Star Wars, because the new trailer came out about a week ago. I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
Yeah, I'm a moderate Star Wars fan. I like Star Wars. I actually really am excited for Episode 9. What is it called? The Last Skywalker?
The Rise of the Skywalker.
Rise of the Skywalker.
Yeah, but anybody who knows me knows that I haven't really appreciated the last two.
Not appreciated is a really nice way of putting you fucking trashed them for months.
On the basis that they're Star Wars, I like them. On the basis of being movies, I don't. But
you know, also didn't really like it. Fucking Harrison Ford.
Well, Harrison Ford has always hated Star Wars. Yeah. Don't know why. It's made you millions of dollars. Anything that makes me $30, I'm happy about.
If I get jumped and then one of the that jumped me left $5 on, I'm like, hot dog! I'm gonna get jumped more often. We're gonna start off today with watching and reacting to the Episode 9 trailer right here and right now. Yep.
I can't see anything. I don't even know if I can react to this.
Okay, we got Luke, Obi-Wan, Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, we get it, man. They're Star Wars characters.
Yep.
Yeah. Right now, this is all the originals.
I think it's just extremely sad seeing this shot because it just reminds you of all the people that have died. Feel like they're just trying to kill everyone off in the old one and then bring on the new people.
They're trying to just close it up, is what it looks like.
Yep. Like a gaped wound.
The play. We got all the old movies playing through right now. Trying to get the old heartstrings going. I see what they're doing. It doesn't work on me. I have no attachments.
You don't cry when you see OG Darth Vader.
We've passed on all we know.
That's Luke's voice, right? Yeah, that's it.
1,000 generations live in you now.
Woo! Mace Windu!
Darth Vader's helmet.
But this is your fight.
And then we got the new generation.
BB-8.
And we also got Kylo Ren.
I'll take any Sith over Kylo Ren.
Also,
but
like
he's too whiny.
His look.
He's such a baby. He's like, things aren't going my way. I don't know what's going through his brain.
I like Kylo. I also like the way his saber looks.
His saber only looks like that because it's a cracked kyber crystal.
Oh, so his shit is just broken. It's like having a cracked iPhone screen.
If it was like a cool crack, you know?
Cool crack.
Yeah.
That's the only crack I do, kids.
I still don't know where they are on that scene. You know, it could be the end. It could be them just
the very end of the movie.
Yeah, surviving, and they're like, "Holy crap! You know, we're alive." That scene is incredible for me. One, they got that old school design to their warships.
Yeah.
Like you saw on Empire Strikes Back.
Triangle, yeah.
If Palpatine comes back, it kind of makes sense that he would have something to do with that.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that is, man.
I think that might have been
that right there. That is awesome because that shows Rey is actually training with the lightsaber. She's actually really strong with the Force.
Very strong, but we haven't seen her really use precision before. And this is something that is extremely precise. If you f that up, your hand is gone.
They haven't.
You're dead.
Exactly.
Exactly. It's a lightsaber.
They haven't talked. What we see here?
Rey and Kylo fighting on what looks like a remnant of the Death Star. So they're still not. They're not cool.
Yes, it's him.
So we hear a voice that sounds like Palpatine, actually.
And then there it is. That sweet ass double saber.
Yeah. It's like Darth Maul style.
Yeah, I think that is my
blades,
favorite lightsaber that I've seen in all of Star Wars.
On a Star Wars trailer, the Star Wars intro really got him. The Rise of Skywalker. Why do you keep saying of the Skywalker? This movie actually looks amazing. Out of the trailers that I've seen, this is the best one.
Yeah, and then by the time December comes around, you know, we're all ready, we're hyped up, we watch the final trailer, we sit in that movie theater, the Star Wars bing comes up, scares the out of you.
You're the only one that gets scared.
It doesn't fade in, it always goes bing!
It fades in. It just fades in hard. Like, Star Wars! A huge part of me is just so excited for this movie. And there's a small part of me that is worried that it doesn't... no? What?
You said small part of you?
Ha!
Yeah. The whole title of this movie is kind of like a fake out. I think they're trying to make us think, oh, we've been questioning Rey's origin. She's a Skywalker. And then they're just going to yank it right out from under us.
Well, a lot of people think that she is a clone. The Last Jedi. That was when you're supposed to learn her lineage. Whenever she touches the mirror, and it shows a whole bunch of versions of herself.
It wasn't her reflection that she was seeing multiplied a bunch of times. It was actually all her shadow clones.
This evil Rey that we see in the end might not even be Rey that we know of. It is
Rey backwards. It's just that's her name. Speaking of just the dark side in general, we heard Emperor Palpatine's laugh in this. Now, I know they didn't get the actual actor. What'd you say his name was?
Ian McDermott?
Ian McEpidermis. However, they do have what appears to be Emperor Palpatine's voice in the movie. So do you think they're going to actually be bringing back Emperor Palpatine for the movie?
I have no idea. Episode 9. I don't know how they're going to bring the last two movies together, because they were rough. Yeah.
I really don't think the last two movies were bad.
Man.
The only thing I don't really agree with is the fact that Han Solo just got murdered.
Harrison Ford killed himself to get out of contract.
He was more excited
Really?
to join Maze Runner again after all those years than he was Star Wars.
Maze Runner, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Talking about Blade Runner?
Son of a bitch, man.
Harrison Ford is weird, though.
How so?
Because he's got this amazing franchise behind him, and he just consistently talks trash about it.
There are some people that just don't like working. The job's not that hard, it's not that big of a deal, and they make decent money, but still gripe every single day about the fact that they have to go to work and make money because they just don't want to work.
You act like we don't do that.
I never said we didn't do that.
You act like I don't say those words every time I wake up in the morning.
Every single day I get closer to just falling down my stairs on the way to the car on the way to work.
Person.
Yo, what if it turns out that Snoke was actually just Palpatine the whole entire time?
I cannot stand the look of Snoke.
Well, yeah, it looked like when he was a baby, he was already gonna be ugly, and then someone was like, "Yeah, I don't want this anymore." Just punched him dead in the shit, and somehow he survived.
The bad part of these last two movies is really the story. Like, the writers, if there were 6 of them, maybe like 2 of them loved Star Wars, and the other 4 were looking for that paycheck. And then on top of that, it's like the cast.
Cast? What did the cast do?
I don't like them.
Okay, Rey, Daisy Ridley.
Daisy Ridley shows no emotion.
That is not true.
She does not. You can
Daisy
tell.
Ridley can cry at the drop of a dime on command.
Her character is an orphan.
What was the last time you saw orphans showing emotions and laughing and
Oliver Twist.
What about Batman?
Batman is not an orphan.
He's 100% an orphan.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No,
he's
he's
an
not.
orphan by definition.
No.
He's literally an orphan.
No.
No mom, no dad, they died.
But he got Butler.
Orphan. Oh! So, because he's got a fucking butler, that means he's not an orphan.
You can't be rich and be an orphan.
Finn, a.k.a. John Boyega.
I have no problem with John Boyega. I actually really liked him in Pacific Rim 2.
Marco did have a problem with John Boyega until Pacific Rim 2.
God.
You're
Yo,
only
I
saying
hate
that
Finn so
because
much.
Finn is kind of a comedic relief character.
What? No, he's not funny.
I hate him because he is a stormtrooper, okay, who just randomly runs around, grabs a lightsaber, and uses it better than the guy who's been training his whole life with a lightsaber.
Kylo Ren whoops his ass.
Yeah, but he held his own against Kylo Ren. If I've been training my entire life, you should not be able to hold your own as soon as you pick one up.
That is a fair point, but at the same time, how hard is it? You go, zoom, 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 zoom. I mean, he's probably seen the movies. I think out of all the characters introduced in the new trilogy, Rose is the one you hate the most.
Well, hold up, because what puts her over the edge, the reason I hate Rose the most is because she saves Finn in the end. I was ready for him to die. I was like, go, go, go.
She is still alive, right?
Unfortunately. Fortunately, everybody's still alive,
Well,
except for the people that we want to see. I'm a huge Luke Skywalker fan.
Yeah, that
And they brought him back just to kill him.
it didn't even seem like he needed to die. He used his force projection and had that whole entire fight, and then we're like, oh, it wasn't Luke the whole time. He's still been sitting on the rock, and then he goes away. Honestly, like, I think that's just what they do when they get old, right? That's what Obi-Wan did. You remember Obi-Wan and Vader were fighting, and then Vader swung his lightsaber at Obi-Wan, and then he just disappeared a second before the saber even hit him. All you see is his cloak fall down. His ghost is butt-ass naked somewhere just floating around.
Everybody who gets haunted by him gets scared and flashed at the same time.
Yoda did the same thing too, didn't he? He literally was like, taught you everything I have, and then just faded away. Why are these Jedi choosing to die?
I think it's just their time.
You know who didn't get to choose their time? Qui-Gon Jinn.
Ah, man.
He just got murked by Darth Maul.
He definitely got stabbed in the chest or the stomach.
Yeah, it's up.
The Jedi themselves are real stupid. You know?
Bet you won't say that to a Jedi's face.
I will most certainly say that to a Jedi's face. I'm starting a trend. Like,
you're just going to challenge a new person?
On every episode.
Oh, Poe. Poe, there are no flaws with his character at all. He's a hero. He doesn't try to be funny. He's handsome.
I don't like his arrogance. So who else we got? BB-8. I like BB-8. He is adorable.
Did you know BB-8 is played by Bill Hader?
I did not know.
Yeah, but no, that's Bill Hader going. J.J. Abrams or whoever the Jack Daniels, whoever directed, called Bill Hader up. He was like, "Hey, you want to be in Star Wars?" He was like, "Yeah, I want to be in Star Wars."
And you're like, "Hey, you want to be in Star Wars?" You're like, "Yes." What's my role? Like, "Oh, you're a robot, but you don't say anything. I just need you to make these noises." It's cool because you're in Star Wars, but at the same time, like, you're not really in Star Wars.
Bruh, I don't care what the role was. If George Lucas called me right now and was like, "Would you like to play a role in the new movie? I need you to do the voice acting for a plank of wood," I would do it. I'm a method actor. I'm like Daniel Day-Lewis in this bitch.
I'm a piece of wood. I'm a piece of wood. I'm a piece of wood. Piece of wood.
After Episode 9 comes out, right, there's obviously going to be a new trilogy.
If it is Knights of the Old Republic, I will actually lose my mind. There will be a wet spot in front of me in that movie theater.
Oh, like semen.
I'm a huge Knights of the Old Republic fan. I love Revan, one of the coolest characters in Star Wars. And his story is a cool one because he's been a Jedi and a Sith. Yeah, he was a Jedi first, but then during the Mandalorian Wars, he got a bunch of other Jedis up the Mandalorians.
Okay, I have a confession. I have no clue what the a Mandalorian is.
Jango Fett, Boba Fett, all of them, they're Mandalorians.
I thought they were humans. Hold on. So Mandalorian is a planet.
Mandalore.
Mandalore. So they're human, but they're called Mandalorians because they're from that planet. Luke is from Tatooine. Is he a Tatooine-y?
They're all aliens.
This whole time, I don't know why I've
All
never
of
thought
Star
about this
Wars
before.
is aliens.
This is blowing my mind. Luke, alien. Rey, alien.
Yes, to us.
No, to each other, because they're all from different planets, too, if you think about it. When do you think these movies take place?
I don't know, man.
The 50s?
No.
What, that's a long time ago.
This has to be the future, like way in the future.
Okay, so when I ask you what time you think it takes place, and you don't have an answer, but when I give you a suggestion, you're like, oh, no.
They have a lightsaber, dude.
Okay.
What? When? In the 50s, do you think they created a lightsaber?
Well, we didn't have lightsabers because we're in a galaxy far, far away from their galaxy, which is far, far away.
So we don't know what time is on their planet. Like, we don't know what year it is.
Yeah, it could be like 4,
Also,
5.
what do you think the jet lag is like, going from planet to planet?
It must be wild. When they go
Warp
warp
speed.
speed, you're going 0 to a billion
What's your-
in 1 second. The acceleration on that motherfucker is amazing. You know what I always wonder? How do they stop so fast? Maybe
Incredible
makes sense.
brakes.
That's what I'm saying.
Made by Goodyear.
Sponsor.
Sponsor.
Not a sponsor. Not a sponsor.
Fallen Order comes out in November. It's going to be a Star Wars game. It's going to be the first one we've gotten. Well, besides...
Battlefront.
I don't play multiplayer games or shooter games, so...
It's because he's self-conscious about how bad he is at all games.
I just beat him in Mortal Kombat.
You just gonna lie on camera like that?
The first time I've played Mortal Kombat in, like, forever.
You just go really...
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay, he beat me in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, this is how he gets when he loses. I've also defeated him, like, 30 times in Injustice 2.
Oh, you're gonna bring up the fluke.
30 times is not a
One
fluke.
time. Yeah, that's just one fluke repeated over and over again.
While I have you guys here, let's talk about the presidency. We need a good president. I'm throwing my hat in the ring. You guys can vote for me. Emperor Mark. I mean, president. I'm sorry. Got
What was that? It sounded like you said emperor.
No, nothing.
No? You sure?
Yeah. Woo. Episode 9 coming out Christmas.
And we'll go ahead and give you a review when it comes out.
Will we? Really?
No, but, you know, we gotta get him to click back on the video somehow. Come on now.
So.
We could just put titties in the thumbnail.
I think that'll
That would probably work, yeah.
But all right, everybody. As always, I've been Richard Custodio II.
Once again, I'm Marco Arias.
Thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you
Next time.
Peace out.
Where's the queen? Where's the queen? Where's the queen? She's there.
Jack.
This whole section's gone now.
The only way we can get you guys to click back.
I'm the queen. I don't know. I don't keep up with the law.
They keep up with you. I would distrust that face.
No, I do a lot to your face.
They're definitely riding that line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Riding it good.
Oh, yeah.
Riding hard.
It's a long ride.
that took a long turn, is what it did.
If the one way that we can become famous is by me shaking Michael Bay's hand, we will never be famous. Ever.
I will cut your skin off and wear it.
I hate people.
I was just about to say the same thing. Yeah.
And don't forget, man, I'm from Philly, so we Philadelphia Brawlers, we pretty much just grab whatever we can grab and use that in the fight.
Yeah. How is Pittsburgh this time of year?
I will smack the shit out of you. Like,
Say,
thanks, Patrick.
Fucking swing. Shout out to my boy Patrick Buford.
Yeah.
Pay us and we'll say your company's name.
Snoke looked like a burnt up ball sack. Give us a moment while we
Oh, no, that's not the
figure
choice.
out how to work life.
Yeah. A lot of people say the 7 wonders of the world. It's actually the 8 wonders of the world. Eiffel Tower, Grand Canyon, Great Wall of China, my titties. Okay.
Super dark.
And
Are you sure? Yo, if you get mopped up by C-3PO, you should quit.
that's like getting your ass beat by R2-D2.
He ain't even got elbows.
It's like getting curb stomped by BB-8. Shit.
You get curb stomped by a wheel.
Just boing.
Approved by us.